Hey guys, happy December 24th. And I honestly don't know where January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and now December have gone. But it is Christmas Eve, and I know you're at home. I'm at the office. No, not really. We pre recorded it. But I got you for a second, right? But happy Christmas, Merry, whatever, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, happy holidays. I am so excited because this year, it's been a great year, I must say. 2019, we started in January talking about a goal and talking about the things that we wanted to do and the books that we wanted to read, and here we are, 11 months later, because we started in January, 11 months later, and we are on our final book of 2019. But before I get to the book, one thing that I want to share with you is I have been very, very blessed because right after Thanksgiving, I started a thankful journey. And every single day, I wanted to thank somebody that was in my circle or somebody that's impacted my life to get me to where I am today. And it has truly been a nice, rewarding journey to think about and talk about some of the people that have just shared the last 40 years with me. Yeah, I turned 40 this year. Another great reason, 2019, right? All right, so thankful journey. And this leads us to our last book of 2019. But hey, I've had so much fun doing this that I've made my commitment, and Vaughn, who you guys have not really had a chance to see this year. You saw her last year because she was chasing me around. We might have to add some activity to our book vlogs every month. But we're going to do this. We're going to go into 2020 and we're going to continue to read books because I feel like it's just been a great thing, not only personally for my life and being able to learn, but hopefully through one of the books that you guys have read, you've enjoyed the process as well. So keep coming on my journey, keep talking about and reading. Let's read the books. But the last book of the year, Leave Your Legacy by Ben Newman. Can't say enough about this book. I really, really liked it. It was a short read. You could tell the book is small. It was a short read, but it was an easy read. Newman does a really good job of making this into more of a story rather than like a how-to-do book or how-to book. Like sometimes you read those books and it's like, you should do this, this, and this. But this is a story. And he goes through the main character's life and just kind of touches on things that he does. And the main character's name is Pierce, but things that he does that help his business and that don't help his business. And so he's the leader of his team and goes away and ends up meeting with these really cool people while he's on vacation, and comes back with like a newfound idea of life and tries to incorporate it in his business. Well, right off the bat, we know in any business and in any leadership role, and even if you're not in a leadership role, things take time. You can't just come in and insert your ideas and then think everything's going to change instantly. And so Pierce kind of struggled with that. But I think one of the main reasons that I wanted to read this book is the one word, legacy. Going at the end of the year, the last month, the last couple of days of the year, what's going to be your legacy? Every day, I talk to my little nephews, I talk to my family, I talk to a lot of the kids through our foundation just about leaving a legacy, making an impact, and people remembering you for the things that you've done, whether that's the positive or negative. You have that choice, and it's your decision. So, a couple of things that came out of the book, making a 1 year and a 5 year legacy plan or a vision plan, and we do, just probably like anybody else, we do vision boards every year. My one word for this year was focus. And so at the beginning of the year, sat down, got all my magazines, got my paper, put focus in the middle, and then around it, just put words and statements and all that. So I'm going to pick a new word for January. Can't tell you what my word is now, but the next time you see my vlog, I will have my one word and I will have my board so I can show you guys what my board is and what it looks like. But if you're looking at doing a vision board, you can come to tease me because we're actually going to be doing them on January 4th at 9 o'clock a.m. So I don't know if I'll be there then working on my board, but if I am not, either way, you should be there to work on your vision board. So Newman, going back to the book, Newman talks about a purpose statement, and he talks about 5 key factors for attaining belief in yourself. I'm not going through all 5 because you got to pick up the book, that's right. But I'm going to go through the first one and I'm going to go through the last one. The first one is probably self-explanatory a little bit, but what did I say? 5 key factors for attaining belief in yourself. The first one is accept the truth. Accept whatever the truth is that your life is or that you are, and the things that you believe in. Accept what they are and what they mean to you. And then the last one, so go through 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one is create a plan based on your truth. And so when I look at my life, I've accepted the truth that I will forever work, and I might be a workaholic, and that's perfectly fine with me because it worked for me, and my husband knows it as well, so he accepts me for that. But even still, like creating a plan based on my truth, going into 2019, my one word was focus. I feel like I've done a good job from January to where we are now, but next year I really want to start kind of taking everything that I'm doing and streamline it even a little bit more. Right now, doing my job, my number one focus and my number one job is being the vice president of basketball operations for the Indiana Fever, and now the GM responsibilities and building a team. We just hired a couple of new coaches, so going into the new year with a totally different look from the coaching staff, and then figuring out what our team's going to look like. So that's my first priority. Then, of course, we got Tease Me. We got Catch the Stars. I'm still commentating. You can catch me every Thursday, and starting in January on the SEC Network. I'll be commentating a game January, February, halfway through March. I'll do the SEC tournament. Then I'll do first and second round of the NCAA tournament. So that's a lot. And then USA Basketball, of course, picking the U17 team. This is my last year with our team. But in the 3 years, this will be the 4th year. In the 3 years that we've done it, we've won 3 gold medals. So something's going right. Our little committee is selecting some really good players. Or I can just say there's some really good young talent out there that one day we'll be watching in the WNBA. Maybe on the Indiana Fever. Can't tell you. But creating my plan, I've sat down, and I will sit down in the course of the next couple weeks and figure out what my plan will look like. And so my challenge to you as we go into 2020, what are you going to do to leave your legacy? And what are some of the truths that you know about yourself? And then take those truths and develop a plan for yourself, because you can only say, and I'm really big on, oh my gosh, I got to do this, I got to do that. But when I write it down and it's set in stone, I have a plan that I can actually follow, and I move forward. So get busy, pull out some paper. This book, at the end of the book, he has some actual worksheet that you can do to start putting your plan together. So not only do you get to read some great book, but you get to actually go through creating a legacy statement. You got a purpose statement. You got a whole bunch of things in here. So you know what? Just go get the book. So as we leave 2019, as we leave our legacy, and as we move into 2020, the first book that we're going to start with in 2020, are you ready, drum roll? First book that we're going to start with, by Greg McKeown, Essentialism. And this is the book, What People Are Saying About the Power of Less But Better. Well, it kind of goes with what I just said. I'm a workaholic and I try to do too many things, but being able to say no is something that I'm getting really good at. And then also just being able to organize myself. But I thought that this was a good book, just thinking about, all right, we're all going to make New Year's resolutions, or you're going to do one word, and you're going to have all these plans and all these goals. Let's kind of focus a little bit and narrow it down a little bit, but also let's think about what are some things that are essential in our lives, and how do we focus on the things that are essential to make sure that we're doing everything with more intention, more efficiency, effectiveness, and just, be great, right? Do great, be great. Focus on the things that will make you be better at every single time. So happy holidays to you and your families. I hope that you guys go into the new year with a bang. I know 2019 was a great year. Expecting great things for 2020 as well. Happy holidays. Thank you guys for following us for a whole year, but we're not finished yet. We're going to keep this show going. You didn't pick up this book? Go pick it up. Go pick this one up. Let's read it. Got a whole list. The whole list of all the books that we read for 2019 will be posted. So if you missed a week or you missed a month, go check it out. Pick up a book. Have fun. All right. See you guys next year. I'll see you in 2020. Crazy. Bye.